is Jess and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you my January makes. I'm so excited because I actually have 4 things to show you today, which I wasn't sure if I was going to get them all done, and I haven't had like a full makes video for probably 4 or 5 months now. So yeah, I'm really excited to share what I have managed to make in January with you, so let's jump straight into this video. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to share with you this month were my Sunny makes. So this month, my style pattern was the Sunny dress from Friday Pattern Company. It's a really cute little t-shirt dress or t-shirt, and I really love Friday Pattern Company patterns. They are really on trend, and yeah, I just really like her style. There was a bit of a divide between the participants as to whether people liked the pattern or not. It was missing a few features like notches, and the instructions for a beginner were probably not fantastic, and some people did have some issues with the drafting. However, there have also been others who have made amazing Sunny dresses. And yeah, some of the makes are amazing. They're all going up today, so make sure you check out the hashtag SewMyStyle on Instagram so you can see everybody's makes. I'll be doing like a roundup post on the blog probably on Wednesday. I think that's when we're drawing the winner for the month, so make sure you get your Sunnies up before the end of the 28th. By the time this goes up in Australia, it will nearly be the end of the day, but for you guys overseas, you still have time to get your Sunnies in. So in terms of my Sunny dresses, I got this beautiful fabric for both of my Sunny, my top and my dress, from Stone Mountain & Daughter, who are this month's SewMyStyle sponsor. So you can win a $100 US Stone Mountain gift voucher if you are drawn as the winner this month. Winners are drawn just at random. If you participate in the hashtag, it's not who has the best garment or anything like that. It's just based on participation. So yeah, if you want to get involved, just make sure you use the hashtag SewMyStyle2018. So my first Sunny that I want to show you is my dress. I will insert some clips here so you can see it on me a bit better. So I chose this absolutely beautiful black and white striped fabric. I will link the fabrics either down below or in the blog post because I can't again remember what they're called. I think it's St. Ives or something similar. This fabric is beautiful. So the striped one is a little bit thicker. So today when I'm filming this, I think it got to probably 35 degrees, and I'm a little bit warm in this today. So I think this is probably going to be a bit of a better transitional piece for autumn and also like in spring as well. But yeah, this fabric is really, really nice. I thought it was going to be much more see-through, but it's not, which is fantastic. And I love the stripes. I pinned something similar on Pinterest and kind of based mine on that, which was really good. So in terms of things that I did differently, I will pop the link to the blog post that I put up about my Sunnies today. I didn't really change anything. I didn't make any changes to my top, but to the dress version I did grade out to a small, just because the top was slightly tight-fitting, as you'll see in a minute, but not bad enough that I'd never wear it. But I just didn't want the dress to be like that, and I'm really glad that I did grade out to the small. It has a really gorgeous hemline, so for this one I did shorten it by probably 5 or 6 inches. And if you watched my Instagram stories, you will have seen how I did that. I might, if I do another one of these, which I probably will make more of these, I might do a blog post showing you how I did it. It's really easy. But one thing that I didn't do, and one thing that I spoke about in those Instagram stories, was making sure you have the front and the back the same length when you're doing it and putting them on top of each other, which I actually did do, but then when I was showing you guys what I was doing, I didn't recheck it again, and so the back is longer than the front. But I actually love it. It was like an unexpected design feature. You guys know that I love a good high-low hem anyway, so yeah, that didn't really bother me at all. So with this one, I am so proud of the neck. This is my better neck out of the two. It's still not perfect, but for me this is like really, really amazing. And I didn't actually hem the sleeves. I'll do a close-up for you so you can see. I've just sort of tacked the underarm seam and rolled them up so that they are like a rolled look. A few people have done that with their sunnies and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, I didn't really have too much trouble. I could probably, the shoulders did sort of go up like this and I could probably cut them down, but it doesn't really bother me. So yeah, I was pretty lucky. I didn't really have to make too many alterations to this one. I'm just going to pop my top on so I can show you that. Okay, so this is my sunny top. This fabric is so beautiful. It is a rayon jersey, which I didn't even know you could get a rayon jersey. And it's so soft. This is the bamboo one as well, so not only is it rayon jersey, it's also bamboo, so it's really soft. I absolutely love this top. It is really pretty. As you can see when I insert the clips, it is quite form-fitting, but not enough that it bothers me. I quite like tight fitting things anyway. In terms of the neckline with this one, it's not my best neckline, although I'm not very good at them anyway, but I probably could have taken another inch or so out of this, but I've overlocked it now and I don't really think I'm going to bother. It's not that big a deal, so it's not, it doesn't bother me too much. I did use my twin needle on the arms of this one to hem them, and I did use the twin needle on my hem also for the dress. I'm not very good at twin needling either, something else I need to work on, and I often don't leave enough fabric, like I only do like the ½ inch instead of leaving a little bit more, so that yeah, it captures all of the fabric as it's going. Anyway, again, nothing that anybody else would notice, just a little thing for me. But yeah, I absolutely love the sunny dress on the top, and I will definitely be making these again, and I'm really excited to see everybody's sunnies. Okay, so the next thing I said I was going to do this month was finish my Nettie bodysuit dress hack. So I got sent this absolutely stunning fabric from Jen at Fawn Fabrics, and I've had it since last year and I just haven't had a chance to actually do anything with it. I did sort of start the bodice last year but just never got around to finishing it. But it's my and Candace's anniversary this week and we are going out on Tuesday night to see Carl Barron, which I'm really excited about. He's like my favourite comedian. And so yeah, I really just wanted to have this to wear as like a date night dress. Essentially what I've done with this is use the top half of the Nettie bodysuit and added a gathered skirt onto the bottom. I cut it off, I think it was at the length and shorten line. That was sort of where I wanted it to sit, and it sits really beautifully at my natural waist. And I used the Colette Moneta skirt on it as well. I did say that I was going to do pleats or something, but actually when I held it up to me and sort of gathered it in, it didn't affect the print at all. I was just worried that the gathers were going to make the print not stand out as much, but it actually looked fine. So I am really happy with the gathers. This dress isn't 100% complete, so I haven't hemmed it yet because I just want to let it sit. I only finished it today. I just want to let it sit overnight and then I will do it tomorrow. The other thing that I want to do is show you how I do my high-low hems, because I do them on a lot of my dresses and I always get comments from people as to how I do them. There's no trippy scientific way that I do them, but this is just what works for me. So I will also take photos of that tomorrow to put up on the blog on Thursday, so make sure you keep an eye out for that one. I also haven't done anything with the sleeves yet. The sleeves are probably a little bit tight, so next time I might look at doing something a bit different with those. The thing that caused me the most grief with this dress is the neckband. You will be surprised to know. I'm really bad at them, but this has a massive neckline because the front, I chose to do the scoop neck front and the scoop neck back, so therefore there was like a lot to do. The Nettie pattern is amazing. It's definitely going to become my go-to like tight sort of top pattern, and I definitely want to make some bodysuits out of it. But it has got so many different variations. It's got different sleeve lengths, it's got different necklines. Yeah, and you could, whatever combination you want to do, it's amazing. You could have a high neck, low back, a low neck, high back, like high neck, high front, high back. There's just so many different variations. I'm so excited to have that pattern to use in the future. So yeah, I chose a scoop neck and a low back because I love low backs. I think they're so flattering. And I really like the scoop neckline, but it did mean that there was a lot of neckband, and I think I unpicked this maybe like 4 times. Yeah, and the last time I did it when I was really annoyed, and so I did hack into the dress a little bit. It was a bit of a nightmare. Note to self, don't do anything with neckbands when you're angry at the pattern. Anyway, it's turned out really well. I did make the neckband a slightly bit wider than what it calls for. It calls for 1.5 inches, but I did 2 just because when I put it on without it, I felt like it was really like fully offy. That's even a thing. So I thought by just having the thicker neckband, it would bring it all in, and I'm really glad that I did do that. And I think it looks really, really nice. So yeah, I can't wait to wear it out on Tuesday, and like I said, I'll have a blog post up about this on Thursday with how I did everything, and also a little tutorial for how I do my highlight hems. Okay, so the last thing that I made in January was an unplanned make, but probably one of my favourite makes for the month, and definitely one of your guys' favourites. It is my most liked and most commented on photo on Instagram, and I also posted it in another sewing group, and it got about the same amount of exposure, which is insane, but I can see why, because it is such a gorgeous pattern. And yeah, I absolutely love this dress. I've already worn it twice and I only finished it last week, and I'm sure I'll get a lot more wear out of it as we continue to have some warm weather. So it is the Bondi dress from Tessuti Fabrics, which is their newest pattern release. I fell in love with this as soon as I saw it up there. The version, the like mustard version and the white linen version, which, oh my god, I need a white linen version. Yeah, I fell in love with them, and like I said in my smiley video, which went up last week, I was making it to go to a friend's birthday dinner because it was really, really hot. And I just felt like making something pretty, especially because I was having so much trouble with the neckband on the Nettie dress hack. So yeah, anyway, I had this banana leaf linen from Spotlight, which I had originally earmarked for a skirt, like just probably like a Clemency skirt, so I only got a metre. So it was, luckily for me, I think maybe not 150 wide, but more than 110 wide. And so it meant that I could just get this dress out of it. Now I made a few alterations to this, which you can go back and have a look at my blog post where I spoke about it a bit more. I'll link it down below. But I did take 5 inches off of the pattern in the end, and I'm glad I did. It is quite short, but I'm short and I'm wearing it when it's really hot, so it's perfect, and I think it's really flattering. I find that on me, if I've got something that's a little bit baggier and it's long, it looks like it's swamping me, so it's better for me to keep it short. And yeah, there were just a few little bits in the instructions that I didn't do, like the Violin, Tearaway Violin, which I've never used. They always use it in their patterns, but I've personally never used it, and I've had no issues at all with my patterns, so that's a personal preference. But yeah, I absolutely love this dress. It is so comfortable. I love the top stitching of the pockets, which I wasn't actually sure whether I would or not, but I think because the pattern is so busy, you can't really notice it. I also love the gorgeous back detail with the little button, and yeah, this whole dress is just incredible and one of my favourite makes ever. So anyway guys, that's all the stuff that I have made in January. Make sure you check back in next week because I'll have my February sewing plans. I have some really exciting makes planned for February, so I cannot wait to share them with you. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week. Bye!